Here is the 2024 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 with the ZR2 BISON Edition package. If you guys are new here, my name is Jason and I do reviews on vehicles here in Canada, so be sure to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Also, thank you to Georgetown Chevy for allowing me to review this Colorado. Be sure to reach out to them and ask for Nick. In this video, I'll be going over what trims are available with the Colorado, what safety features you get with this ZR2 package, the exterior, the interior, the infotainment system, and the pricing. Starting with the different trims that you can get when it comes to the Chevy Colorado, there are 5 trims to pick from. And this will be the WT, LT, Trail Boss, Z71, and the ZR2. And some of these trims you can also get in two-wheel drive, and each of these trims will have their own unique features and options as well as exterior looks and interior looks. Now, as for the safety features you will get with this ZR2 trim, this includes the automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian and bicyclist braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, forward collision alert, following distance indicator, LED reflective windshield collision alert, and this ZR2 also has the safety package, which is also going to give you the rear park assist, rear cross traffic braking, blind zone steering assist with trailering, plus this truck also has the technology package, which is also going to give you the HD surround vision, adaptive cruise control, rear pedestrian alert. Now, taking a look at what powers this ZR2, standard and the only option that you get with this truck is the Turbo Max engine, which is going to give you 310 horsepower and 430 pound-foot of torque, with capabilities of towing about 6,000 pounds when equipped properly. The front of the Colorado has a very bold and aggressive look to it with the ZR2 BISON Edition package. The bumpers on this are the AEV stamped steel bumpers, and on the corners, you even have the AEV on it. There's also the LED fog lights here, and underneath are the bronze hooks, which is an extra option along with the steel skid plate. Then you've got this very unique grille area, where at the bottom part are these horizontal openings and they're in body color, and the rest is in gloss black with some honeycomb designing and this solid section there in the middle. There's also the open red and chrome Chevy logo, plus the ZR2 badge as well. Also, right under the Chevy badge is a front-facing camera, which is a part of the technology package. Over on the corners, you do have these empty pockets with some black trimming, but on the driver's side, you do have this outlet. Then are these sleek-looking LED headlamps, which add to the aggressive look of this truck. There's also this massive black trim on the hood as well. Coming around to the side of the truck, you can really see the boldness of it. Plus, this has the nice-looking sand dune metallic paint, which I'm a fan of. Up top, this truck has the added power sunroof option, and around the windows is more black trimming. The door handles come body color, and the side mirrors are gloss black with the side mirror cameras. The BISON package also gives you the blacked out Colorado badge on the front doors. Otherwise, it's chrome. You've also got these pretty unique side steps if you want to use them as that, but these are mainly to protect the side of the vehicle. And as you've probably noticed, the BISON package gives you these AEV wheel flares that make this thing wide. Then are these very nice 17-inch black beadlock capable carbon flash metallic wheels with the AEV center cap. Also, these are wrapped with the beefy 35-inch tires. Other things that you'll get with the BISON package, this is going to give you the AEV transfer case, rear differential, and the fuel tank skid plates. Also, your suspension gets upgraded to the Multimatic Jounce Control dampers, and you've already got the ZR2 suspension package that has the 3-inch factory installed lift with the high performance suspension and wider chassis. Also on the bed, you have the ZR2 BISON decal. Coming around to the rear of the truck, the nice looks continue back here as well. The rear bumper is also a steel AEV bumper, and you've got these heavy-duty cast recovery points. There's also the rear safety sensors, the hitch right there, and the towing outlets right above. Another added thing is this performance black exhaust tip, and over on the tailgate will be the black Colorado, the big Chevrolet lettering, and the AEV badge. On the tailgate handle is the rear and hitch camera. As for the rear lights, these are also LED and do look good. Now, opening up the tailgate, you do get the spray-on bed liner, On here, you have this measuring area, plus you can open this part of the tailgate for some extra storage for tools and whatnot. Also back here will be the built-in hooks, a 120 volt outlet, and the massive spare tire back here. Over on the rear glass is also the manual window. Entering into the rear of the Colorado, you do have this unique trim that stands out. At the bottom is some space and a speaker next to that. The middle area and the armrest have this gray trim, which also has this neon yellow stitching, which definitely stands out. As for the rear seats, you do get a mixture of nice trimming on the seats. Like you've got this cloth trim along the top, and the middle has this almost camo designing. Plus you can't forget about the yellow stitching, and this truck has the upgraded yellow seat belts to match. There's no middle section here that typically folds down, and if you look at this handle here, this is how these seats are lifted. And underneath, you do get some good storage space for things, and you can utilize this as well, so you can even put your tools or whatever you want. Behind the front seats, the driver's side doesn't have a storage pocket, but the passenger side does. And over on the rear console will be the cup holders, venting, USB ports, and an outlet. Also, since this truck is lifted, there's no grab handle on the pillar here to get into the rear, but you do have them on the top instead. I think the side would have been a bit easier. Coming to the front of the truck, it's just like the rear with the same space, but you do get an extra area of space in the middle of the door. And there's also this gloss black and aluminum trimming up here. Then is just the window and side mirror controls. As for the front seats, these are just like the rear and just look pretty cool in general. Plus you've got the AEV headrest stitching there, and the front seats do come heated. In terms of the other color options, you can get this one or this one, which has a lighter middle section. The front seats are power adjustable, and underneath are just the pedals and hood latch release. Above is the trailer brake controller, then is the cluster dimmer. And you may notice the lighting controls are missing here, and that's because all of that is controlled through the touchscreen. Even around the venting is the same nice camo trim, and the dash has more of that gray and neon stitching, which you'll notice across the whole dash. The steering wheel is manual adjustable, and it's the same up here like the rear for the grab handle. You can see the passenger side has one, but not the driver's side. Entering inside, the dash has hard material with the speakers in the corners and in the middle, and this one does come with the Bose sound system, which is an upgrade. Then you've got this 11-inch digital cluster. I think this looks way better than the ones that you see in the Silverados and the Sierras. The detailing on this is pretty nice. And you can go through a ton of different vehicle information as well, including having a full map view here. The steering wheel is wrapped in leather. It also has more gloss black and aluminum trimming, plus the black Chevy badge. Overall, I think this looks much better than the other trucks. And on the left side is the cruise control and the following distance controls. The other side has the Bluetooth, music, phone, and cluster controls. Behind are also the media controls and the high beam indicators and wiper controls. The center armrest has more gray trim and the neon stitching. Opening this up, you do have this tray for more storage, and if you take this out, you get some good deep storage space in here, which you also have an outlet. Even along the sides of the center console is more of the trimming and stitching. Now on the console will be the cup holders, and inside you have more of that camo-like trim. Then this whole area here is gloss black, which will have the electronic parking brake, different modes, and the shifter. Behind all of this is more storage space and USB ports. Up here are a few toggles like the lockers, auto start stop, hazards, lane keep, aux, and the window controls. Right below the touchscreen will be the temperature controls, and then you have the front heated seat controls as well. Then is this 11.3-inch touchscreen with Google built in, and even this, like the digital cluster, is more refined than the other trucks. And I like this way more. The icons that you see on the left side will be the ones that I'll be covering on the screen, and there are 2 pages of things that you can go through. On the first page will be the vehicle status, which will have an overview section, which if you press those plus icons, it shows you different things about the truck. Next is the tires and brakes that gives you more information. Then are the fluids and filter section that you can see. Then you've also got the engine sections that show more important things. Lastly is the trip info section. Then you'll just have the Google Assistant and Play Store. Here are the cameras, which you can see all around the vehicle and even an aerial view, so making parking and towing pretty easy. Then is just Alexa there. Under the trailering section, you can add new trailers, guest trailer, and use accessories. Under settings, you can adjust a few more things. And under climate is obviously the temperature controls, or you can use the buttons below. Over on the next page will be the Wi-Fi hotspot. Then is the off-road section that has more off-road info and sub-settings like the Baja, terrain, and overlanding. Under audio will be the AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, news, USB, you've got Alexa there again, and podcasts. Then is the map section, which has Google Maps built in. Then the phone section, once you have it paired, of course. Now, under the controls section is where you can control the headlights and the fog lights, along with other things. Then you just have the My Chevy air down mode, which you can deflate your tires for going off-roading, which is a pretty neat thing. Then will just be the podcast and news there. Also, behind the touchscreen on the dashboard is more small storage space. Up top is the mirror, sunroof controls, interior lights, OnStar, and SOS. And here's the sunroof that I was talking about that's added on this truck. Also, here's the key fob and what it looks like for the Colorado. Coming around to the passenger side, the gray trimming and neon stitching and also the camo trim continues over. Plus, you have a ZR2 badge here as well. Then is just the glove compartment. And here's the window sticker for this Chevy Colorado. You've got the standard stuff and the optional things added to this truck. Then is the MSRP, which is in Canadian dollars. And this may be minus any dealer discounts or manufacturing rebates. Well, that does it for the review on this 2024 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2 with the ZR2 Bison Edition package. Let me know what you think of this. Do you love it or do you hate it?